until now. Today, we bring you DJI Dock, our first landing and charging station that allows for the realization of fully remote, automatic, programmed flights with the M30. Let me say that again. This is DJI Dock, and with it, and the dock version of the M30, you can have a fully automatic, programmed, repeatable drone flights, even in the harshest, most remote places on Earth. I'm sure your minds are racing at the possibilities. And don't worry, I promise that we'll show it to you in action very soon. But first, let me tell you a little bit more about the dock and how it works. The first thing we had to prioritize with the dock is make it rugged, durable, and able to withstand the elements. Because what's the point of hands-free drone operations with a dock if you still have to go check on it and fix it when it stops working? For this to be a viable solution, to meet the high standards set by enterprise customers, the dock needs to be consistent, safe, and reliable, even in the harshest, most remote places on Earth. The entire dock is weatherproof and dustproof and is rated to operate in environments with temperatures ranging from -35 to 50 degrees Celsius. And the whole thing is rated IP55. You can see here, night or day, rain or shine, this solution is extremely reliable and consistent. The DJI Dock was built to last and to require minimal care and maintenance, even in harsh, barren environments, even in miserable weather like this. We want you to think of the dock as a set it and leave it kind of solution. And speaking of set it and leave it, give me a second. This is the dock's integrated weather station that knows when conditions aren't safe for the M30 to fly. I have to set it here. I had to pull it out just so I could hide the dock properly. This is our first dock. We're still learning, but we've tried to think of everything you could need. On top of the weather station is an ultra-wide security camera that you can live stream with Flight Hub 2. If you're installing your dock in a remote place with poor signal, the dock can have 4G. Normally, you should be fine though, thanks to the dock's 4 antennas and OcuSync 3 Enterprise that communicate with the drone and the M30. If you want to run missions that require precision to the centimeter level, we gave the dock RTK. And if something goes wrong, if there's an emergency power outage, for example, the dock has an internal backup battery that can keep the dock powered and communicating with the M30 long enough for it to land safely. We've packed the dock with features, but we've still managed to keep it small. Well, relatively small at least. It has a less than 1 square meter footprint and weighs only 90 kilograms. You can transport it on the back of your pickup or even bring it in the elevator, for example, if you want to set it up on the roof. Installation is really easy. You just need 4 bolts, 1 for each of the corners, and you need a power source, an Ethernet connection, and you need 15 minutes to configure it with the enterprise remote controller. And from wherever you do decide to install it, the M30 can take off and conduct automatic missions that you program anywhere within a 7-kilometer radius from the dock. So this 19 square kilometer oil field is home to over 1,100 wells, and it's one of our test sites when developing the dock. It's a remote place, and keeping track of all the equipment and infrastructure is a truly daunting task. 3 docks and 3 M30s would be enough to provide daily coverage and inspections for the entire site. So, after the M30 finishes its mission, how does charging work? When the M30 lands, it's centered as the overhead doors close, and then the dock can fast charge it back to 90% in just 25 minutes. So why would you need rapid turnaround times like this? We expect users will be assigning a lot of work to their drones and their docks. So fast charging is essential. It'll make a huge difference, especially in places where there's only so many hours of daylight in a day. To achieve rapid recharge times like this, we had to get creative. So after a mission, drone batteries, they tend to be really hot, and so you need to cool them down to optimal temperatures for optimal charging. So we gave the dock air conditioning and fans, so cold air can be blown through the batteries right across its heatsink. Even on hot days, you're still able to have rapid turnarounds. Charting protocols and everything else, from mission planning and scheduling to live monitoring of flight progress to management of videos and photos, it all can be managed within Flight Hub 2. And for users and partners who have their own requirements for customizations or who have existing systems that they'd rather just plug the dock and the M30 into, we're offering Cloud API, which opens up core dock and M30 functionality to developers and system integrators, so you can set up your own private servers that work with the dock and the M30. Okay, so enough with specs and features. You want to see the dock in action. So without further ado, Flight Hub's sending the launch commands right now. And there you have it. Building a reliable dock solution is really difficult, and we're still learning. And we've been so lucky to have partners and select end users who are currently testing their operations with the dock and who are helping us put it to test in the world's harshest conditions. We aim to have it commercially available in Q4 of 2022. The whole package includes the dock, Flight Hub 2, and the dock version of the M30, and you can see the prices here on the screen.